Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Go gang.
Winter is here. Make sure you go cozy up and get yourself a new hip hop uncensored hoodie. You can go to the top line of the description box and go get yours right now. Tell them, oh God, sent you. All right. Also, man, you already know what it means. You're rocking with the best. Make sure you guys click the like button. Make sure you leave a comment below. But most importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusive just like this. Alright, man, things are continuing to spiral out of control for jailed rapper Casanova 2 times. He was actually hit with another charge in prison today. Now, according to Pitchfork.com, they're pretty much saying that documents state on or about October the 24th, 2020, in the Southern District of Florida. They're saying that Casanova and somebody goes by the name of Jayecee knowingly attempted to murder an individual and assaulted that individual with a dangerous weapon and shot at a rival gang member in Miami, Florida. Now, we know that Casanova has been jailed since December 2020 for federal charges on a series of violent crimes, but it has been stated that he's being charged today, it came out, for that attempted murder charge, adding to the other charges, the RICO, the drug distribution charges that he is being hit with by the feds. Now, Pitchfork is pretty much saying, right, that the incident dates back to October the 24th, 2020 in Miami. They're saying that Casanova got into an argument with a rival gang member, and they said he was accused of flashing the wrong hand signals when taking photos with fans. Now, they said Casanova allegedly replied, "You want to die tonight." Now, the gang member and another person was subsequently shot in the stomach by an associate of Casanova named Jayecee, and this is all being alleged. Now, Casanova's attorney continues to maintain Casanova's innocent, and Casanova is pretty much saying that none of this stuff is true. He's felt like he is being targeted. Now, he put out a lengthy, cry for help not too long ago, saying that he was being set up in the whole nine. I'll get to that, in 1 second. But this is not good. You're sitting behind bars. You're trying to fight the feds. You think things may be going good, and bam, they hit you with another murder charge. Now, right? Now, a few weeks ago, Casanova pretty much put out this message. He put, this was a cry out to his fans. He put, "This is a public servant's announcement to all my fans and very important friends. I've been incarcerated for almost a year now, exhausted all my remedies, and spent a significant amount of money on legal fees to prove my innocence. The charges against me are false. They don't represent or reflect the person that I am. They are simply using my past criminal history to crucify me in court. I'm the same individual who went to City Hall and the housing projects to speak to children and explain to them how shooting, the gun, and violence isn't the way of life. I visited shelters to feed the people in need all around the world, including Africa, donated back to school drives, and not one of them good deeds are mentioned or acknowledged." He went on to say, "I'm calling on all the great people and meaningful and powerful voices to help me with this matter. Any help provided will be a blessing because I feel defeated one's past shouldn't be the reason why you can't be afforded a successful future. No one should be held accountable for crimes they already served time for. In legal terms, that's considered double jeopardy. Last but not least, happy birthday to me. Free me until they free me. Y'all know, outside ain't the same without me. LOL." And this was written sometime last month. He put that up on his Instagram. But today we found out that he is being hit with another murder charge. Now, again, I know, we can all attest to some of the great things that he did. We've seen him out there in Africa doing this thing. I'm sure people that know Casanova know that he's done a lot of good things. But I think, what makes it difficult, the situation is difficult, is when they stack the evidence up against you. And I think it's going to be a hard way for anyone, but definitely Casanova, to try to prove his innocence. Now, I do understand this aspect, and I think this is an aspect that we all need to kind of look at. When you're looking at these gangs and stuff, right? Yeah, there are gangs out there, there are gang activities, but sometimes people just come up with guys, and that's their friends, and they can be taken down for things that their friends did. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's necessarily his situation. I don't know his situation. We're only going off what they're saying. So this could be deeper than we think, or it could just be like, all right, dude messed up, he made some mistakes, and he got caught up. It could be either one of those. So I just want everybody to keep their eyes open and think, keep your analytical mind. Think outside the box on this. Don't always go what they feed you. Do your own research. Look at it and say, okay, let me look at this whole thing objectively, and let's look at the FBI. Let's look at what they did. They got a lot of shady activity in the past, so we need to really examine everything that they say with a fine-tooth comb. But they also taking down people, who were tyrants, who were detrimental to communities as well. So, you got to kind of put all those things on the scale and weigh them out to kind of see how you feel about this. I'm kind of down the middle with it. I don't really know, Casanova. I don't know what he did. I wasn't around, but I do acknowledge that somebody, what he was saying in his little dissertation to his fans, like, yeah, I think all that stuff should be considered when looking at the character of a person, the good and the bad that they do, and it's just a fine line. It's a fine line with everything out there that goes down, because I look at it like, it's a horrible thing to sell drugs and all that, definitely. Um, but at the same time, and there's more context to this, not a lot of time to explain it. Rite Aid, Walgreens, all these different places they're pumping out drugs, more than any street dealer could do, and they're paid for it and rewarded and given bonuses for it. And a lot of times it's one or two molecules difference from what's out on the street. So that's what I have a hard time kind of coping with the whole situation. Not saying that is right to do either way, but to me it's just a hard thing to look at. But I'm gonna digress, man. What do you guys think about Casanova 2 times being hit with a murder charge from 2020 out of Miami, or attempted murder charge, I should say, out of Miami? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Also, smash the like button, share the video, and make sure you guys subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored. Last but not least, the website is hiphopun.com. That's hip hop, the letter un.com. And as stated in the beginning, go to the top line of the description box and make sure that you go cop yourself the official Hip Hop Uncensored hoodie. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.